Good morning, sunshine. I hope everybody's having a good day today. We're going to do a reading for the air signs today. That will be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. The sun, moon, and rising signs. Just take a deep breath, relax, and sit back. And use your intuition as well to interpret what I see in the cards and read in the cards, which parts of it belongs to you. There may be parts of it that don't belong to you. There may be all parts of it may belong to you. You'll be able to tell. You'll be able to sense it. You just have to listen in for your intuition. If it's like, that is so me, you're correct. It is so you. So, if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, like and share if you want to the video, and any comments you have, I would love to hear what you think below. There's a place to leave your comments. But if you have any questions, ideas for future videos, anything like that, if you want to share with me, I would love to hear, and I will respond back to any questions that you have. All right. Oh, I got Ace of Wands. Okay, dang. Ace of Wands. This is underlying. This is the unconscious that comes from the bottom of the deck. Then we've got the World. I believe that's it for underneath. Nice. That's a new beginning and a new cycle. Got the Hierophant. This in the recent past. The Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. All right, in the present, we have the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Interesting. That's in the present. In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands. We're not doing any reversals, by the way. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so in the recent past, I said the Hierophant can represent a judge or a preacher or priest or someone in charge, your boss. It could be a lot of different things. It represents authority. So, and then the Four of Pentacles is holding on to money or holding on. And the Queen of Wands is the third card in the recent past. And it could be that you're just holding on to your traditions. Traditions is what came, holding on to your traditions. This is going to the to everyone, so this could have several different stories. So, and then in the present, the Six of Swords is moving away. It could be moving away from a relationship, moving away from a situation, moving into another house. And then you've got the Two of Cups, which is an offering, a love offering, or an offering period. And it could be that you have a new relationship that has been offered, and you're moving towards that. Uh, you have definitely won. This is the Six of Wands, which represents you winning. You are celebrating a victory. And it could be a victory in a lawsuit. This could represent a judge, an attorney, and you're holding on to your money yourself, and you're moving away. Could be a lawsuit about a house that you've won, but it's definitely over. It's already passed. You've done it. You did it. Now in the near future, you have the Seven of Swords, which in some decks it means to someone who's lying. It can mean someone is sneaking. It also can mean that you're carrying as much as you can. So this could be two different stories here. This could mean, and I want to say this is you're carrying as much as you can carry at this moment, that you can't do any more than you're doing. You've got the Knight of Wands, which could be a fly-by-night romance, a one-time, thank you. That's all I need. Thank you very much kind of relationship. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which it can be stubbornness. It also means a happily ever after. It is a happy ending. It's an almost over into the next phase. Let's get some clarification here. Let's do this deck. Because you have this Ace of Wands and the World card, which are two new beginnings, a new cycle and a new beginning. The Wands could mean a fun time in your life. And again, that is Wands, and this shows you as the Queen of Wands. Which in my mind is, in relationships, it would be more playful, not a serious relationship. And then down here, I see the Knight of Wands, which is, in some instances, can be a one-night stand. So, and if you're a female or a male, this could be a female or a male. This is a feminine energy. It doesn't mean it's a female. It's a feminine energy. And if you tend to be more emotional about relationships, this could represent a man, and this represent a woman. But I'm seeing this specifically as a female who has maybe gone through end of a relationship and going into new world, a new cycle in their life, and they're ready to have a little bit of fun, particularly with maybe a Knight of Wands, someone that's not really serious. And this could be, it could be you or them, not being honest, being kind of sneaky and just saying, I need some attention, some cuddling or whatever, but nothing serious. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? So, but I see you wanting happiness, but being kind of stubborn about it. A long-term relationship, which is fine. You need to take time to kind of know where you are and be happy where you are, happy with yourself, and not expect someone else to make you happy. So, all right, let's see if we can get some clarification on these new beginnings in the unconscious. And when I say unconscious, it may be that you don't realize. You may realize. You just may not be saying it. It may be something that I just don't know, or be obvious. It may be something that hadn't dawned on you yet. Let's see if we can get some clarification, extension of that. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords, Six of Wands, Five of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I'm feeling like we've got the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. The Seven of Swords, I feel like you've done the best you could do. You're celebrating, but you had a rough time in a relationship. You just got out of a relationship that was very rough on you. It was a lot. And then we've got the Justice card, so I feel like you've seen justice, as a result of whatever happened. And I don't see a third party, but for whatever reason, this person hurt you, and you were looking for justice, and you found it. You found justice, and it could be in a divorce or whatever. This could also be with a job situation for some people. You working hard at and persevering in your situation, working hard at your job and trying to do the best you could, and feeling and celebrating actually your accomplishments, and then losing your job because of whatever the other circumstances were. The company closed down, or the club, they had to reduce the employees, something like that. But whatever happened, there was justice. Now, that justice could have come in a lot of different ways. It could be that you found a better job, it brought you into a position in a job that was something that you enjoyed more, that you appreciated more, that was more down your in your wheelhouse, something that was more appropriate for you. But it all started a new cycle, and it could have been that you started your own business, and that could be the new beginning. But regardless, there was a new cycle here. For different people, it's different things, but see if we can get some more clarification on our recent past. See what that Hierophant is about there. All right, we've got the Three of Cups. Let's get two more for the Hierophant. And the Eight of Wands. It's too many. One more, please, for the Hierophant. One more. Oh, and the Tower. Okay, now that answers my questions about some things. We've got the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Tower for the Hierophant, which tells me that there's probably a third party involved with your situation with your ex, who is soon to be, if he's not already your ex. And it happened really fast. There was a tower that went like kaboom. Maybe you walked in on him or whatever. Something, it was pretty serious. This is what happened in the past. It could have been you. It could have been you. You are, after all, the Queen of Wands. So it could be that this was you and you got caught. But it still came out to your betterment. And it could be that this person didn't deserve you. I don't know. But that is where this comes in. And this could be your significant other. I mean, as far as that goes, they may be a judge or somebody important like that. I don't know. But anyway, for some people it may be. Let's get some clarification on your Four of Pentacles here. All right, so we've got the Sun, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot, which is an ending. Your happiness is ended quickly. Your happiness ended quickly. That's what That's what happened here. You got the Ten of Swords and then the Chariot, but you had the Sun, which is your happiness, the 10, an ending, and then the Chariot. It all happened real fast. That all happened real fast. Let's get some clarification on your Queen of Wands as well. All right, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is good because financially you're sitting in a good spot. And again, this is the recent past. And the recent past can go back as far as, that's too many. The recent past can go back a year. It could go back, even further, but it depends. If you've done readings like this, it can, it could be that this will go back further if you have not had any readings, if that makes sense. If you haven't been watching my readings in particular. You've got the Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Let's get one more. One more, please, for the Queen of Wands. All right. The Emperor. So this person may have been, that you were with, may have been, it may have been them, it may have been you, but I want to say this is them. They were very controlling, financially supportive, but very controlling of you, and would not allow you very far out of their sight, and or well, the Eight of Cups is you pushing on past, but I feel like that this may have been you having a third party situation, but he or she, in this case I believe it was a he, was so controlling and maybe narcissistic, I don't know, and then you flew. I mean, you basically flew away, but you were financially in a good situation. So, and that could be that you were the one that made the money, or you had control. Sorry, guys, I had a phone call, so it's a little notch in our get along here. Okay, so let's get some clarification on our present. That's what we were working on. Oh, we just gotten it. That's what we were doing. We have the Empress, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Interesting. So, interesting, since we've got up here we've got the Emperor, so that must be him, and then the Empress being you. Typically that's a good combination, but not in this case, I don't think. And some people it could be, it could be that y'all have found each other, but it can also mean you're expecting, if you were in childbearing years, but expecting a decision, and that could have been with your attorney, going back to the divorce situation, and Eight of Swords being that you felt very stuck in the situation. You can see all those thorns sticking away from you or away from this person. she could easily get out of that, and it's certainly not hurting her. The Ten of Swords, when you look at it, is very similar to this, except for the thorns are going in, and that's a definite ending. This is just feeling stuck, and then the Five of Swords is someone trying to get what you have, wanting what you have, basically. But you have a decision here, and I'm feeling like that it's the moving into or keeping the house. Who gets the house, and expecting a decision, and it may be that you have given him an ultimatum. You can pay me this much money, or I'm keeping the house, or whatever. But regardless, this is you moving away from that house, or moving houses, or him moving out, the other person moving out. And I keep saying him and her because this is so clear that it's speaking to a female. And so if you're a male, there's another story here for you, but not this one. There's a Two of Cups, which is an offering, and that could be where you're offering him something. But let's get clarification on that Two of Cups, please. Can we get a few cards on that, please? Oh, let's see how many that is. That's too many. Let's try again. Two of Cups. Can we get some continuation, clarification on that Two of Cups, please? We've got the Knave of Pentacles, which is basically the Page of Pentacles. So that may have been the money offering, the offering for settling. Let's get two more cards on that. Oh, look at that. Two cards fell out. Okay, and then we've got the Knave of Cups, which is seeing things through different eyes. And then the Queen of Swords. So you were looking for the truth. This is the truth, and the truth is in the pudding. I feel like that this was an offering, and you're looking for some truth. But the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands being that you won. Basically, this is to your favor, this whole thing. And this is happening now. And you may already know about it. But regardless, it is now. And the settling of the stuff, which is hard. But whatever it was that you wanted, you got it. So you've got the Ten of Wands. You're carrying a heavy load. The Seven of Wands. Which is, again, you're doing as much as you can. And then the King of Cups. So the King of Cups could be another person coming in. It could be the other person that, if you were having a third party situation, that could be the third party coming back in the situation. But I think that you were doing as much as you possibly could, and that may just be a little bit more than you can handle. That may be tipping over the scales too far, All right, let's get some clarification on our near future. We have a Seven of Swords here, which I think, did we have one of those up here? Let's see if that was the case. Nope, it was an 8 and a 10. Okay. Let's get a clarification on that. If that's sneaking away, or we have a Knave of Pentacles. I'm sorry, a Knot of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. This is finance. This has something to do with somebody being sneaky with finances in the near future. And a Judgment. This could be the judgment of your judge in your situation. It could also be an awakening. You're waking up to the reality of what this person really is like. And unfortunately, that can sometimes be disheartening. Thinking that a person is a certain way, and then suddenly it's like, oh, who is this person? All right, so we've got the Knave of Swords, which is truth. It's the fun truth, the fun in the truth. See how much fun that this little person is having. So we've got we're clarifying the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Knave of Swords. We got the Four of Cups being still, and then the Queen of Cups. So we've got the King and the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. Let's see if we had any more up there. Emperor and the Empress. The Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. So it was him. It may have been him that was having the third party. Could have been both of you, honestly, because you've got the King of Cups, you've got the Knight of Wands, and then he has the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. That's nastiness. All right, so wow. All right, so I've got an Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands here with your Nine of Cups. Let's see how many that is. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so then we have the Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like it's a beginning in a better situation financially for you. I think that's been your issue. But you've got a new beginning. Let's see if we can let's get some clarification. Let's get some advice from let's get a couple of cards for the advice from your guides, angels, higher self. And then in the extended, I'll pull some oracle cards and a few more clarification cards in here with a new deck. We'll look at some of the signs. I'm seeing a Libra, Capricorn, let's see who else I see. There's a Leo. We'll pull the signs though in the extended. Pull a few cards for the signs that I'm seeing. So if you're dealing with one of those, we'll be looking at those. Okay, so I'm seeing the first card is the Ten of Cups, which is happily ever after. So regardless, that's too many. It looks like we are going to have a happily ever after for you, which is great. And I don't see it with the same person, but I feel like that you're going to find your way. Yes, and you've got the Judgment card, which can be an awakening, and then the Queen of Cups being you. Two of Pentacles, balance, and the King of Pentacles. So that's, I see that Queen of Cups being you, and the King of Pentacles can be your success, or in some cases it could be, you know, another person. And that is a success person, a very successful emotionally, all around a successful person, but mainly financially successful. It's definitely a positive. All right. And then we've got the Hanged Man, the Page of Wands, I can, I will, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is an excellent pull. It is a happily ever after with all the crazy that you're going through and have gone through. I think it's ending up in a really, really good place. A lot of new beginnings, new cycles, a lot of new stuff with new people. So you've been through a lot, so I feel like you need to be having some fun. I'm surprised I haven't seen the I'm surprised I haven't seen more about having fun for you. So, but anyway, I hope this has helped. If this is something that resonates with you, please go down and click on the extended. It will be we'll be looking at the signs to see if it's someone that it is related to you. Again, I see the Libra, Capricorn, Leo, I think that's it. We'll look at those signs. So if you feel like that is something that you're interested in, I'd love to see you there. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you then.